Ayan, Mimo, and the time-traveling adventure with Thomas Edison. It was a day like any other in Ayan's world, filled with the usual adventures of a curious 5-year-old and his loyal gray Scottish fold cat, Mimo. But today was about to become extraordinary. As Ayan sat in his room playing with his toy cars, he noticed something strange, a small, glowing device tucked away under his bed. It looked like nothing he had ever seen before. Mimo, look at this, Ayan called out, holding up the mysterious gadget. Mimo patted over, his round eyes widening as the device buzzed and beeped. Suddenly, a swirling portal appeared in front of them, shimmering with all the colors of the rainbow. Should we go in? Ayan asked, his heart racing with excitement. Mimo gave a brave meow, and with a deep breath, Ayan stepped through the portal, with Mimo right behind him. In a flash, they were transported to a world unlike anything they had ever seen. They found themselves in a dimly lit workshop filled with strange inventions and buzzing machines. The air smelled of metal and oil, and the room was alive with the hum of electricity. Standing before them was none other than Thomas Edison, the famous inventor. "Hello there." Edison greeted them with a warm smile, as if time-traveling visitors were an everyday occurrence. "Welcome to my laboratory." Ayan's eyes widened in amazement. "Are you really Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb?" Edison chuckled. "Indeed I am, and it seems you found my time-traveling device. Quite the adventure, isn't it?" Ayan nodded eagerly. "This is amazing. Can you show us your inventions?" "Of course," Edison said, gesturing around the workshop. "This is where I bring my ideas to life. Would you like to help me with a special project?" Ayan and Mimo exchanged excited glances. "We'd love to," Ayan replied. Edison led them to a table where a strange-looking machine sat half-finished. "This is a phonograph, a machine that records and plays back sound. But I'm working on making it better, and I could use some young minds to help me." Ayan listened carefully as Edison explained how the phonograph worked. Together, they adjusted wires, tightened screws, and tested the machine. Mimo, always curious, watched closely, occasionally batting at a loose wire or rolling a small tool across the table. After hours of tinkering, the phonograph was ready. Edison placed a wax cylinder into the machine and turned a crank. To Ayan's amazement, the machine began to play music, the first time he had ever heard a recording. "This is incredible," Ayan exclaimed, clapping his hands in delight. Edison smiled proudly. "With inventions like these, we can bring light and sound into people's lives in ways they never imagined. The world is full of possibilities, Ayan." As the day went on, Ayan and Mimo continued to explore the wonders of Edison's laboratory. They learned about the invention of the light bulb, the telegraph, and even got to see early experiments with motion pictures. Edison's passion for discovery was contagious, and Ayan felt inspired to explore the world of science and invention. But as the sun began to set, the glowing portal reappeared, signaling that it was time for Ayan and Mimo to return home. "Thank you for everything, Mr. Edison," Ayan said, feeling a mix of excitement and sadness. "Thank you, Ayan," Edison replied, giving the boy a pat on the shoulder. "Remember, never stop being curious. The world needs more young inventors like you." With one last look at the incredible workshop, Ayan and Mimo stepped through the portal and were whisked back to their cozy room. The adventure was over, but the memories and the inspiration would stay with them forever. As they settled in for the night, Ayan looked at Mimo with a grin. "What do you think our next adventure will be, Mimo?" Mimo purred contentedly, knowing that with Ayan, every day was bound to be filled with excitement and discovery.